Welcome, everybody, to the Funhaus Podcast, except this time we've got a dog in the studio. A wild dog has found its way in.
Here, Arlen. Look at her.
Oh, God. You couldn't see it, but her eyes did that weird, reflective light thing that make them look like demon eyes.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah. That, vicious animal thing. Oh, look how graceful she is.
But that's not the only dog we've got. We've got 3 doggone guests. We've got Ryan Big Dog Haley.
The dog. What up? Happy Halloween.
Yeah.
And Merry Christmas.
Okay. It is currently Halloween.
We're recording.
This is coming out a couple days after Halloween. So right now we're celebrating Halloween because we're all dressed up in costume, obviously.
It's true.
I personally celebrate Christmas from the day after Halloween till Christmas.
Like many.
Just skip over Thanksgiving
Actually,
so I have my Christmas uniform on right now.
This is your okay. This
Christmas uniform.
Yeah, I was gonna make fun of it, and then I realized this is the optimal outfit to rip open presents in.
Yeah, it's my Jingle All the Way T-shirt and my
normal
hat.
clothes.
And normal clothes.
On top of those things.
We've also got Jacob Fullerton.
Yes, for audio listeners, in full Kurt Russell tombstone cowboy outfit. Ryan, just wanted to let you know.
For audio listeners, that's completely false. He's in jeans and a T-shirt that says "The Midnight" on it, which I don't believe is from Tombstone.
That's not true.
Maybe
He's wearing
from the trailer
a
when
duster?
Kurt Russell was sitting in his trailer.
Ryan, just wanted to let you know you're in my chair.
Which I have been told is a Tombstone quote.
Yes, and you are a small, round Billy Bob Thornton.
I'll take that. All right. In a Jingle All the Way T-shirt. I get it. Okay. Oh no, he was a bad Santa.
Bad Santa. Yeah.
Fuck. All right.
You're literally okay.
Moving on.
Jingle all the way, yeah.
What did you just say to me? Bengals fan?
And we've got Lindsay Washburn.
Yeah, I said earlier, I'm either gonna look really cool and hooty or stupid.
Because you're wearing an Ocho Cinco jersey.
Yes, I'm
I can
wearing
already
a
tell you look
Cincinnati
stupid.
Bengals jersey.
But,
Excuse me?
nothing. But there's a game tonight, audio listeners. Monday Night Football. It's Bengals versus the Browns.
Yeah,
And
they already
the only
know
reason
it's
they're playing
over by
tonight-
now.
The only reason they're playing tonight, which was a couple days ago at this point, is because they have black and orange colors, and it's Halloween.
And now, the Browns
How
are
weird.
gross poop colored
That's
brown.
true. Yeah. Browns are getting gross poop as well.
Are we agreeing that the color brown is bad here? Is that what we're doing?
No.
I am not getting
Absolutely
all of this.
not.
I was going to say it's
I'm not
more like the
touching that.
color of some chocolate you might get in your
Ooh.
Halloween.
Yeah, milk chocolate.
Yeah,
bucket.
or diarrhea you get from the chocolate.
So
in
yeah,
your
poop as well.
Halloween candy.
Which is a part of life, and I love life. So
Yeah.
So therefore, you love poop.
therefore, I must love poop. And whatever came out of Lindsay's mouth.
It's Halloween today. It's a good day, and we all just got back from Austin, Texas,
Indeed.
where we celebrated Halloween multiple different times with a bunch of our favorite coworkers out from Austin.
Yeah,
Goes blast.
it was very, very fun.
Yeah. What
four of us.
was your favorite part? I mean, yeah, the 4 of us went, and then
Yeah.
also Omar, Charlotte, Patrick.
Yep.
A
little
7-person troop went out there, made a mockery of the Austin office, showed up, gave our best goddamn that we could give.
Oh yeah, of
Jacob
course.
beat everybody at video games.
That was impressive.
He's pretty good.
There was a little. We did Ghostbusters.
Yeah.
The Ghostbusters by the Willemses.
Mm-hmm.
For a squad team force stream. That was very fun.
That was fun.
And I was really good at being the ghost.
It took you 4 minutes to become the best at that game. You fucked up 3 times, and then something clicked in your brain, and then you were just good at the game.
Busted makes him feel
It
good.
makes me
Bustin'
feel
makes
so
him
good.
feel good.
Yep.
My favorite part about playing that for 2 hours or whatever is that the entire time they were just singing "Bustin' makes me feel good," but then by the end of it, it had mutated where they would just go "Come."
Well, no, there was lots of cum jokes. Everything looked like cum that the ghost would touch.
Yeah,
it was
yeah,
just
yeah,
this
yeah.
purple,
Whoa, wait,
Barney head.
purple?
fucking-
What does your cum look like? That that a bunch of purple goop reminds you
Okay,
of?
it looked like purple cum. It doesn't look like my cum is not purple. If that's what you're getting at right
What color
now.
is your cum?
like clearish white,
Let's get
kind
this
of
podcast
milky,
age-gated.
like milk it half and half creamer that just
Christ.
like oozes out. Okay, we don't. You guys asked me.
Don't put this on them. I asked you.
Oh my
But
god.
yeah, so my favorite part of that whole podcast was that apparently, people were around having like serious meetings in the Rooster
Oh, you mean
Teeth
the
office.
stream?
Yeah.
And we're over here screaming like, "Comment makes me feel good." Like basically,
The best part about that was all of Squad Team Force, including Blizzbear, who is has been there for a month, relatively new, getting the full shotgun blast of Ryan in person.
Yeah.
shotgun blast.
Sorry, poor phrasing.
No, but that's like what it's like a shotgun blast. Yeah.
Yeah.
How do you describe it?
Is it like a
I love
shotgun blast,
Blizzbear.
Ryan?
I had such a good time.
It's like when
hanging
you
out with
take the
Blizzbear.
paintbrush and you do that thing with the finger, and then that's like
Oh, Jesus,
Like a hose?
fuck.
Like-
Yeah.
no, like when you if you're like trying to get like specks and you take a paintbrush and you flick
yeah,
the paint and it goes
everywhere.
everywhere. And
Yeah,
that's
Ryan, that's like
That's
the
like me.
experience.
Yeah,
of
yeah, yeah. Meeting Ryan is like
Yeah.
taking a shotgun and cocking it and then shooting it at your face.
Yeah.
It is really funny because it is a process to meeting Ryan because you get
that hat.
Audio listeners, I'm being attacked by a dog. That's
What's
that's
in
a
there?
Bengals
What's
sweater.
in your hat?
She might want a little dangly thing at the back.
There's food probably all over me,
Oh, yeah, she
encrusted
straight up
somewhere.
wants
So
that.
this dog just wants me. Anyway, what are you saying, Armando?
oh, I ate your bagel.
Oh, you son of a fucking.
I thought it would help, but it didn't.
So yeah, we hung out with Squad Team Force, did a
Yeah.
stream of Ghostbusters.
Oh, what I was saying, sorry, was that there's a you know how there's like the 5 stages of grief? There's like the 5 stages of meeting Ryan Haley, where the first is you're like, this is a bit. This is clearly a bit.
Yeah.
Disbelief.
This is not a real person. This is not how you would act.
What are these other four?
The second one is going, hold
No.
on a second.
The first one is shock.
The
The
first
second
one is shock. Yeah, the
disbelief.
first one is shock. They go, what? The second one is disbelief. No, this is a bit. Come on. This guy is too in on the joke.
The third, I would say, is confusion.
Yeah.
You're like,
What?
okay.
And that's the state we're currently in.
yeah.
Have been for a while.
What are the other two?
The fourth one is realization that it's not a bit.
Yeah,
Which
you're
is
like,
a second form of shock.
yeah. And then obviously the fifth is acceptance,
Acceptance.
which
Yeah.
I feel like I'm in acceptance because I hear something, I go, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it's.
And I enjoy it.
I think it was a different experience for me because, like, when I met Ryan, it was you had not yet begun to share all of your life experiences and stuff. You were very much here, just doing your thing, doing some editing and stuff. And over time, it became clear that this was no ordinary man.
How many times have I told you I'm a 40-year-old British man, and this is all a big elaborate hoax?
Why you broke the?
You didn't even go that much older than you really are. Have you been saying that since you were 22?
What are you?
I know, 40 sounds so old, but it's not.
I know.
God damn it!
You're gonna sound exactly the same as you do right now when you're 40.
All right, fuck, it's not a bit. Oh.
She loves you. Arlen is really cuddling up onto Ryan.
I don't
Is
know.
she gonna
that
get a
you would call
contact
that
high?
cuddling.
Look at her like splaying out.
Arlen, you can't show that.
Arlen.
One, we have mended together.
But yeah, everybody got to meet Ryan and actually hang out with Ryan.
I think
Make
it's,
I
some
love
content
Blizzbear.
stuff.
you can tell that
Blizz
I
is
love
great.
Blizz, yeah.
We all met
Blizz is
Blizz.
one of my
This
favorites.
is a Funhaus podcast. Shout out to Blizz.
Yeah, we love Blizz. I mean, we love everybody, but we got to meet Blizz.
The last couple times I've been out to Austin, Blizz and I have hung out and like gone out to bars and stuff with like Kayla and other people. And we get into a habit of we get really drunk and then he'll mention something in passing and then I'll draft a tweet that's like, I just found out how Blizzbear feels about the gays and then tweet it out and try to get him canceled. This time when we were playing Ghostbusters, I tweeted out that I heard he makes his followers on Twitch send him their piss. And they
I remember that.
they agreed with me. All of his followers, because he retweets it every time.
Oh, of course.
All his followers reach out and they go, I have a harrowing story about Blizzbear asking me for my pee.
But speaking of, by the way, second Funhaus podcast shout out is to the Ghostbusters game because that was my first time playing it and it was pretty fun.
It was really
It's
fun.
fun as hell.
It was
So-
really fun.
I
should
hadn't
check
played
it
it
out.
despite my promises to James to do so.
The real reason I like playing as the ghost is because Rahul
I played as
Kohli
the ghost.
yells at you the whole time.
It was so fun.
He's always like, "Oh, you have to go do spooky things," and I'm like,
Oh,
okay.
is that
Sure
what,
thing,
who
Rahul.
that was?
Yeah.
I couldn't hear it because every time I was the ghost, I was fucking bombarded by "Coming makes me feel good."
I can hear Rahul's voice through anything.
No, you guys
It
were
cuts through.
you guys were just yelling about jizz and ectoplasm and then beating the shit out of me.
Yeah.
That game it's hard to be a ghost for your second time playing ever.
Is it?
Shut up.
What else did we do? We were there.
We did a bunch of stuff. One of my favorite things that I was able to do is before we left, James Willems gave me $40 to buy the game because he didn't know that we were going to get game codes.
Yeah.
So he just Venmoed me $40, and instead of buying the game, I took that $40 out and then went with Ryan.
And I took all of this man's money, and
Yeah.
it was so fucking sick and awesome. And
Yeah.
now I'm so much richer.
You took
now
his
because-
money?
Yeah, he gambled it all the way to me like an idiot. It was
What was the
hilarious.
bet?
We played
Dice.
CeeLo. We played dice. And
Oh, you were gambling with dice.
I was gambling with dice. I used that $40 as my buy-in, and I turned that into $850 total over the course of the weekend.
Yeah, I was just lying a second ago. He took
Yeah,
all
for
my
audio-
money.
Yeah,
I,
I
took-
took
I
80
actually need money, is what I mean.
I took
Yeah.
80
Please
bucks from Ryan.
Venmo me money, please, and your pee.
Yeah. What was that?
What the fuck? Cancel.
See,
Okay.
you owe Armando a life debt, like Chewbacca.
Yeah.
You have to be his lifelong companion.
He actually does.
I'm down.
Here's the
Oh, this is a stack.
this is the stack that I have won.
Just also for audio listeners, I don't know if they can hear that. Can you
The
hear that in there,
construction?
Rick? There's like
Construction
Are they-
outside.
drilling in the pavement. I'm gonna go look.
I
Yeah,
think
here
they're
you go,
trying to
take a-
break into
Yeah, we'll hold down the fort.
Funhouse.
Not
Vaguely,
Reloy.
but not really, Rick says.
Okay, you
Okay.
can get on the mic if you want, Ricky Poo.
But yeah, we did that. We did
No.
Oh. Spooky Halloween.
Probably not.
no.
Maybe.
But yeah,
Okay.
me and Lindsay and Patrick Charlotte, we did a Let's Roll. With,
Oh, yeah, I
Achievement
saw that.
Hunter, which is very, very fun. It was really fun to make stuff with those folks. And then we did a big stream. They had a big Halloween stream.
Yeah, they had a big Halloween stream. I made a pumpkin. We displayed their office. They were all dressed up in different
Yeah,
outfits.
I was
We were
dressed
too.
up.
We
I
were
was
too.
dressed up in like an eighth of a big, complicated Boba Fett costume.
I had
Yeah.
a wig.
You had a wig. You made the right call there because I was very uncomfortable.
I was the spooky tree from Wizard of Oz.
You were
a great
telling you
tree.
to not telling you to turn back and no trespassing.
I
Yeah.
was
Thank you,
hungover.
Jacob. Yeah.
Oh right, right.
That was
that's
my
right.
costume.
Good one.
It was a hungover Armando.
Yeah,
My
Bla-
culture is not your costume, Armando.
That's quick.
Oh, wow,
That was quick.
Every so often, something cutting comes out of Ryan, and it
like a
cuts
shotgun blast to my fucking face.
like a shotgun blast of swords.
That one was
Like,
a laser.
yeah, it was a
rifle.
precision
Yeah.
slice, straight to the bone.
I think
And I
what's
appreciate that.
By the way, I just
Come here.
remembered this from earlier. I think a great way to explain the kind of person Ryan is that most people just have memories or history,
Yeah.
but anytime you share anything from your past, they call it lore.
I don't
Lore.
understand. Yeah, that's
Yeah,
funny how that works.
That's a good
Yeah.
way to describe it. Yeah.
You and like a fucking Tolkien character have the same
Yeah,
backstories.
you are like our Tom Bombadil.
Yeah.
It is funny to just be like, yeah, this happened to me this week, and someone would be like, ooh, new lore. I'm like, no, this is just
kinda
something
normal.
that happened on the weekend. Shut the fuck up.
I talked about
It's
gambling
not the
with you.
Similarian or whatever the fuck.
I talked about
What's that word?
You got it. You're close enough. You're close enough.
I talked about
Alright.
gambling with you on my Twitch stream, and the chat was like, "Oh, fucking new Ryan lore just dropped." What do you mean Ryan lore?
It's our
It is
Bombadil
funny.
too, technically.
I like
It's
it,
not
though.
any lore.
It makes
It's a
me laugh.
story for you, right? Because it's just like this happened this weekend.
Jacob, who has more extensive lore, Destiny or Ryan?
Ryan, 100%.
100%.
If I could
Yeah.
sit down with some grimoire cards about Ryan's life on the toilet, I would be reading those every goddamn night.
You know what's fucking wild
You're
is
rewriting
Destiny
on the
lore
toilet.
and Ryan lore both have Datto in them.
Yeah, that's pretty crazy.
I know. What's a dado?
Datto
You know
made
Datto.
content with
You
us.
met Datto and Travel Danielle.
Yeah,
They
they
came to
made
the
some-
office.
Oh yes,
Yeah.
those people.
You
yes,
might remember
RTX.
them as the people that sent us cookies.
Oh yeah, I like the cookies.
Really
too.
delicious cookies. Destin Legari's cookies.
Very good cookies.
But
Yeah,
we
We
did
ate
that.
poutine.
We ate
I got
poutine.
poutine all over me.
Oh yeah,
Let's
you
get
got
poutine.
everything all over
Yeah,
you.
it's true. I had one sweater because I didn't sweatshirt, and I didn't realize it was going to be so cold.
I didn't
there,
even
and so
bring
that
one
was
'cause I
just
didn't
completely
realize.
filthy by the end of it.
yeah,
yeah,
Jacob was just cold the whole time.
Every time we've gone to Austin, it's been like the middle of July
It's very hot
or something, just insane heat and humidity. So I didn't even think about it when I was packing for this trip. And then we were all sitting outside at Torchy's, and it was like 50 degrees, and I was like, I'm not cold.
I wanted you to borrow my
cold.
sweater. It would have been so sweet.
It felt good though. I liked being cold.
The first thing we did was eat like 8 pounds of barbecue. to go
Oh
over there.
my!
I left it all in the
God.
fridge in the Rooster Teeth office
Yeah.
kitchen.
You leave little presents.
Yeah, so
Jesus.
if that stays in there for a long time, like things do in this fridge here, good luck.
Yeah, I'll go get it the next time I go out to
Yeah.
Austin.
We didn't leave any like meat behind, did we? Though I think we just ate all of that.
Just
No,
have
there
them
was
use it-
like a bunch
a
of
little
pulled
bit.
pork left.
A little
Have them
pulled
use
pork.
it in the culinary contests and their Google Trends or whatever they do down there.
Oh
Like we
yeah,
do.
yeah, they
No.
do that all the time. I'm sure.
We do Google Trends.
Oh well, I'm sure they have something like that.
And
where
we
they eat
and
gross
we
food.
don't do it anymore. That's right. We've only got 2 episodes left of Google Trends.
Oh my god.
You heard it here first.
End of an era.
It is, and we've already filmed both of them, and they're both extraordinarily good.
All I know is that
yeah.
there's some smells coming out of the kitchen.
Oh yeah, we made a mess. We made a disgusting.
That
gross
episode comes
mess.
out in a couple days, I think.
Yes, it does.
Oh
The
my
Thanksgiving one is the second to last one, the penultimate. It's got Lindsay and John Smith against John Holland and Ryan Haley.
It's a good lineup.
I remember that.
Yeah, it was
Solid lineup.
It was a really, really, really fun fucking episode, and I can't wait for you to see it. But the only thing that has made me more disgusted in the past few days
Oh god.
was watching the drunk stream Drunk for Bats that you fucking pieces of shit did.
Yeah. Which is
I want
probably-
you to
are
answer for your
actors.
crime. You are not acting.
Yeah.
honestly,
it was a performance.
You're not a method actor. You're a meth head actor, you fucking psychopath.
That's probably why Arlen's over there in the studio sniffing the
Sniffing
floor and
around.
stuff because of all the traces of spaghetti and popcorn
Yeah,
and
and
my
Ryan
puke.
vomit.
If you
Omar, release the puke cut immediately. Fuck. Why do we have to censor puke?
No, Ryan.
My suffering. I did not say
No,
that.
Ryan.
It
No.
looked so
like,
gnarly when it was
No.
coming out of my
There
hands.
have
Like
been
a,
No.
how many?
gross.
I'm trying to think like how many drunk streams that have happened in this studio since we've been back after the pandemic. That's like
There was WarioWare.
technically it's
WarioWare.
the 4th drunk stream
Yeah.
that happened, right? So yeah,
I think it's
WarioWare,
WarioWare, Elden Ring.
we
There
drunk
was,
Switch Sports.
Switch Sports.
Switch Sports, and then this one.
And then this
I
one, so
swear
this
there
is the
was
fourth
one more.
I think that was it. I think that's
And like the Switch Sports definitely felt the most chaotic until this one.
yeah.
Because the first 2 that we did felt very traditional of what I had watched when there were drunk streams that
Yeah.
people here did before.
That was our like return to doing it.
So I'm like, does it continue to escalate into chaos like
Yes.
for
Oh,
future streams? Or like I would like a nice chill return to the format of like
I'm in
Well,
that boat too.
At the very
know,
least, we can't
goofing
have
and
what just
gaffing.
happened where, I mean, it seemingly was incomprehensible if you actually watched it live. And
Yeah.
we were all talking over each other. There was all these technical difficulties.
Yeah.
Which ultimately, arguably, maybe made the final like video
Plus,
better.
that's how every drunk stream is.
I guess. But
Until-
we gotta,
until the
we
end.
gotta figure out a way to isolate people talking at the very least.
No, like this is something we've always confronted ourselves about. Is like be conscious of crosstalk and stuff. It never happens. Never
Yeah.
in any
And we
drunk
get
stream in
fucked up.
Funhouse has there been anything less than chaos.
Well,
during
that's
the
an
stream.
interesting topic, Jake. No,
Yeah.
it's for the bit.
no, I
Shout
just-
out to Don for cutting that.
Yeah.
I know.
yeah.
Yeah,
Don
so-
Casanova
Don
killed
Casanova.
it.
Killed the shit out of that edit.
And he did it in like a day and a half or something, which
Yeah,
it would take
which made me feel
4
shame.
days.
Yeah.
So, 2 things. One, John
least.
Holland and I, and I think it was John and I, and maybe John Smith too, are trying to convince Omar to let us do a bored as hell drunk stream, a board game special.
That'd be fun.
Where we play a bunch of different board games from our childhoods. Whoop.
Yeah, that would be fun.
And then incorporate a bunch of drunk shit into it. That'll be really fun. It'll be chill for about 20 minutes. And then it'll be a fucking nightmare.
How many shots of mayonnaise is Ryan gonna have to do?
I hope none.
You know what's so gross about that mayonnaise shot? like, and I hope I don't do it right now, but I've
what?
been telling people about me drinking that. Okay.
Yeah.
Like,
Nope,
because
nope.
when I got it, I didn't think it was actually just straight mayonnaise. I thought it was like an actual white
Like
liqueur
milk or
or
something, like-
I didn't think it was that fucked up. So I took it, drinking it like it was a normal shot.
And a lot of it went all over your face.
And well, there's been 2 times where I've told this story to people, and literally in the middle of it, I'm like recalling it in my head, and I start gagging and almost puking during it.
So, like,
You
for
start
anybody
remembering
who
that
doesn't
mayonnaise?
know what he's talking about, by the way, in this drunk stream video, which is out now, you can go watch it. There was a lot of shots that were just disgusting with random shit in it. And John Smith made a shot that had mayonnaise and what else was in it?
I don't know.
There was definitely alcohol
It was
in
called
it.
Ryan's Donations.
Yes. So in the video, you see it like splooshing all over his face, and it was nasty.
It was so fucked up.
I remember it's not in the video too much, but after that happened, I was laughing so hard because I was just looking at you. It was all this like shit dripping off of your face and stuff. It had like these strings. It was so nasty.
webs.
Because that was like during the stream. There's how many potions were there? Had John?
There were, like,
concocted,
80.
100 or something. Yeah, 80.
Yeah.
And they were all something different. And I don't think I had a single one that was good.
No,
lot
they
of
were
them
so
fucking
bad.
suck.
No, wait, no, I did, and it was the breast milk one, breast milk cheese.
That's
What was
it was
it?
just
It
string
was just
cheese.
string cheese.
Yeah, that's
that's
not a
why in the
shot.
video
Aged. It was
I
aged.
was like, please give me that one because I wanted something just normal.
Yeah, it was John Holland and I were in Austin filming Trucked Up, and we had to miss the drunk stream, and we were really fucking bummed about it. Like, I can't tell you how, like, on the way
Well, John
there,
helped prep it a bunch.
I know. He was so excited about it. It sounded super fucking fun, and we were both really, really upset that we couldn't go and do it. And then we were on break for like 15 minutes, and they went, "Hey, they're doing the drunk stream. Do you guys want to come see it?" And we walked into the room and saw them TDing it, and just saw you 3 at different points of being fucked up, just kind of all at the same time, being like, in some
Who was
form of
TDing
another.
it?
I forget who was TDing it,
I
but
think it was Cody, right?
no, Cody couldn't do it. He was helping us film Trucked Up, so it was somebody else. But it, Jesus Christ,
Carlin.
we walked in there and just watched you guys fucking like yelling, screaming all at the same time, pouring beer all over. I think I came in
my
as you
God.
poured a beer all over your body.
Listen,
Well, I was covered in spaghetti at a certain point, so then I'm like, and it
you
was all
covered
over my
yourself in
eyes.
spaghetti.
Yeah.
Well, it's debatable, but I said
It's not. There's
So then I'm showering with the beer. The worst part though was when I took some of the shots and poured them on all over me, thinking like, "Oh, that's smart." And the guy just
Into your eyes.
My eyes were burning. I didn't even think about
You
that.
poured alcohol into your eyes.
Yeah, I forgot about that part.
Yeah, it was as soon as we saw what it had become, we both looked at each other and went, "It's actually a good thing that we're."
You
Yeah.
didn't have to deal with the mess.
No, I did have to deal with the mess because when I came back and we did the podcast, the fucking mics, which are still, by the way, you can
little
see
bit
it.
on there.
They're
This one's
fucking
stained
caked
for
in
sure.
shit. Ryan, look at this. Look at. You can see like what a normal part of the mic
I had nothing to
looks
do
like.
with that. I had nothing to do with that.
Fuck off.
John, that's all John Smith.
Ryan, you like to hold the mic about right here during that stream.
My mic came off of whatever contraption it was.
Yeah,
in.
I
Yeah.
can tell because it's my mic.
When I was
now.
watching that back again and I saw like people's like whipped cream caked hands like touching the pop
Oh,
filters and
God.
stuff, I was like, oh my God.
By people, you mean Ryan?
Ryan, John, the messiest of the
messiest of
bunch.
I almost drowned in that fucking.
I saw.
thing over there.
That's
saw
probably my
that was
favorite
real,
part.
right?
Bobbing for blood oranges.
Yeah.
I was gonna get them all. You know what
was-
the dumbest part about that whole thing is
I could not tell you.
is that I had booked because I was going. Where was I going? To the beach,
Florida, right?
Yeah, I was going to the Florida with my family.
Going to the Florida.
I was going to the Florida with my family, and I was supposed to be gone for the drug stream, but then I, like you, I didn't want to miss it either. So I like basically paid a lot of money to come to that drug stream and get all fucked up.
Oh, you, like,
I
moved
changed
your
my
flight?
flight.
Yeah.
I thought
I
that
had
your
to get another
flight
flight.
already was like later or something.
No.
You moved it?
Yeah,
Oh
so I paid
my
a cover
God,
charge
Ryan.
of about $200 to come
my
get
gosh.
that messy
my
at work on a Friday.
You had time to
Oh
go,
my God.
And it was worth every penny because I love Funhaus and all of my coworkers.
Aw.
Oh my god.
That's so wholesome.
Ryan, you fucking psychopath.
I don't want to
Well,
miss the final drunk stream.
and here's the thing: is
Final
like,
drunk stream. There's
Are
gonna be
we-
more.
That's what I was about to say. Like, what's the next thing? Like, when is it? I want kind of hear from like people who watched it and like people who might watch this podcast. Like, what's a game that's coming out in the next like 3 to 6 months that we should take a swing at?
Yeah,
I still say we should do the Bored as Hell drunk special.
Well, I mean, I'm not saying that can't happen. I'm
Yeah.
saying, but like, you know, for this format
the
of
classic format.
yeah, back to
Yeah.
maybe like 2 couches, chilling. You know,
Yeah, I don't know.
I like this drunk board game idea.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That sounds like a normal weekend and fun.
Yeah, I don't know. It'd be something next year for sure.
yeah.
But I have to look at what's coming out. I'm sure there's something.
last
That's the
drunk stream
thing
of
is
the
we'll
year.
make something work.
Yeah, Jesus. I really did enjoy getting drunk with all of you out in Austin. That was fun. That felt like our own little drunk stream, except
Yeah.
none of us vomited. Well, did you vomit?
I've almost vomited telling the story about the drunk stream.
Yeah.
I'm telling
Okay.
you, I literally
Oh.
was gagging at Butterfly Bar, being like, oh, it's coming back now. So yeah, that kind of counts.
Yeah,
in
it
my
counts a little
opinion.
bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was a time.
I got to a point where I drank so much that I thought I was going to get sick, and in my dumb drunk brain, I went, okay, no more alcohol for me, only beer from here on out. And I switched to beer, and somehow that worked. But something about the bubbles, it settles your tummy.
You definitely. I saw you consume enough alcohol that would have put me down in about 20 minutes.
Right, we got Hemingway daiquiris
Oh,
together
that's great.
Oh,
at the
yeah.
Butterfly Bar, and watching you hold because we had these like little glasses with these like
There's a
stems and stuff.
picture.
Yeah, but like the way you were holding it, it was like somebody like a kid holding a crayon with their full fist. Like, or you had like it looked like you could have just squeezed and snapped the glass
Yeah.
in twain.
I still don't really know the best way to hold those.
Yeah,
things.
you got to support the
you
glass
hold- you
part
hold
with
it
your
like
fingers.
this.
It's
yeah,
like
but then
a-
I'm constantly my wrist is like this.
It
It's like-
is. It's
It's
kind
like
of
perpendicular.
It's a sacrifice you have to make.
But
But I was
like
like,
to be like this.
I don't think you ever were holding the glass with more than like 3 fingers, just like around the stem. And I was like, oh my
This
god,
is like how
precarious.
you hold it.
That is
Yeah.
actually how you're supposed to do it. I was being an asshole.
I actually have a really weird. Is there a pencil around here? I can show you how I do a pencil, and it actually is really weird.
Here, use this clothespin.
So yeah, like I mean, I basically have all of my fingers smushed together like
Okay.
this,
Yeah.
you know, and then that's how I do it. Whereas you know,
Okay.
most people have this nice like cross.
Yeah.
Like they're using 2
Yeah.
or 1. It's like they're
Yeah.
the tooth. Not tooth. What's it?
Chopsticks.
Chopsticks.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, the part that you're not showing
Toothsticks.
is that, yeah, the part you're not showing is also when you write, you go like this.
yeah. For our audio listeners, he has his tongue out like
Yeah.
in a big cartoony way.
Yeah. And you wear that hat with the propeller on it.
Yeah.
Ooh, 2 plus 2.
Yeah, it was fun though. Good to hang out with some cool folks.
It was
that
really
a
great.
blast. That was a really fun impromptu Austin Halloween trip.
Yeah, you got to see my my favorite my drinking strategy. The best way to take advantage of an open bar, which is every time you go up, and here's what you do. This is, some game from me to you. So you order a shot, you order a cocktail that you then drink as a shot, and you order 2 beers. But the trick is to make it look like you're ordering for other people. You go up and you go, yeah, can I get a shot of tequila, a Modelo, what did they want? I guess like just another Modelo, and then I had talked to you guys. That's why I asked what you were drinking, because the trick is you got to make it seem like you don't know the name of the cocktail and go. They said some like Hemingway daiquiri or something.
Is that how you do it? I went up and went 1 Hemingway daiquiri, please.
I
That's
know.
not a trick. That's just over ordering. Jacob found me in line. Charlotte here, by the way.
Hello, Charlotte.
Off the podcast today. Jacob found me in line, and I could tell he was drunk immediately because he went, "Oh, Charlotte," and he said, "Could you get me a cider?" He was like bumbling. I was trying to get your attention, and for like 3 minutes,
Oh,
you were
no.
fascinated with Death Note being projected on the wall of the bar.
They were doing that. It was
It
cool.
was cool.
I wanted to
For
see
you, bitch.
what Light Yagami was up to.
God, Jesus Christ. Yeah.
I actually have, after this break, I guess you have to go to, I have a nifty little life hack too about ordering for
No,
other
just
people.
do it right now.
Okay.
Yeah.
If you're ever in LA,
Okay.
here's a way you can get so much free food. It's awesome.
Okay.
Okay. You know those little surveillance things for those little earpiece surveillances? Like
Sure.
you put it to a walkie-talkie.
I know what
Yeah.
you're gonna
Have
say.
I already told you this?
No, but I know this like strategy.
Okay, yeah, and you know, in LA, you go almost every week or two. Usually, you'll see like a film being filmed somewhere. You see trucks. If you see a film set, there is a catering nearby.
Yeah. Oh my
There is a catering
God.
truck. Then you pull over, you park, you get your surveillance, you put it in your ear, you go up, you find the catering truck. No one knows who all the extra day player PAs are on a film set. No one knows who's supposed to be there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You go up to the catering, you say, okay, I got a big order for like the entire producer crew. So you got to make this one really legit. I want 4 steaks. I want the Caesar salad. Give me all of your best shit. And then you take this huge buffet and you go straight to your car and then you eat like a king for a week.
You just
Yes. It's awesome. Thank you, LA film industry.
And we'll be
there's
right back.
I don't know how much of a that's like akin to. I had a friend who was like, "I have a great trick for getting free food. You walk into a Chipotle, you go to the to-go order thing, and then you just take a bunch of them."
That's stealing like from an asshole.
Said.
Or like an asshole.
There's a very slim difference between what you said and what they said.
No.
We'll be right back.
This is taken from HBO or something.
that's us.
Well,
Right back into Ryan's pocket.
insert other company I don't work for.
Fuck you, Viacom. We're coming for you next. We'll see you soon. Are you slaying through traffic to the post office? Does your inbox look more like a blizzard than a winter wonderland? Are you rushing to send cards and gifts to your loyal clients? Well, then Stamps.com is for you. Stamps.com is a one-stop shop for all your shipping and mailing needs. For over 20 years, they have been indispensable to over 1 million businesses, including my own. That's right. I use Stamps.com, and I have before they even paid me to do so. I absolutely love it. It makes my life such a breeze. And I know that if you are running any kind of business, from an Etsy side hustle to a big warehouse fulfilling massive orders, you're going to love Stamps.com. You get access to the USPS and UPS services that you need to run your business right from your computer. No lines, no traffic, no hassle. And you can even save money using Stamps.com. You can save up to 86% off on USPS and UPS shipping rates. That's an insane amount of money. And use Stamps.com to print postage wherever you do your business. All you need is a computer and a printer. And if you need a package pickup, you can easily schedule it through your Stamps.com dashboard. And if you're running an online store, Stamps.com works seamlessly with all major shopping carts and marketplaces. So this holiday season, trade late nights for silent nights and get started with Stamps.com today. Sign up with promo code FHPOD for a special offer that includes a 4-week trial plus free postage and a free digital scale. No long-term commitments or contracts. Stamps.com. Click the microphone at the top of the page and use code FHPOD. And we're back. We've learned a lot so far on this podcast. You know, we've learned how to just order a bunch of drinks at one time. I guess the trick is you take the shot and you drink the cocktail like a shot, and then you just chug the beers as fast as you can. And then every time somebody shows up, you go, "Hey, you want to do a shot?" And then you repeat. It's a nice little process. Only takes you about an hour to get
I can't do it that
destroyed.
anymore.
Yeah.
We've learned how to steal
Yeah.
food an ethical way. But what I wanted to know is, are you guys doing anything for Halloween today?
No.
Did I do anything for Halloween the other day? Is what you mean?
It's
No, I
Thursday
mean,
right now.
are you doing
in
anything-
their
This is Thursday.
reality, the people
Yeah,
listening to
okay,
this.
fine. Fuck you.
I watched the game.
You watched
That's
the game?
it?
Hooday, we won.
No,
Or-
go Browns.
Oh, the Browns suck anyways. I mean, this isn't edited, but just, clip the one that happens.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then send me the clip where she says the Browns suck.
What am
I'm
I
going
going
to
to
a
do?
Halloween
You're
party.
going to a Halloween
Oh,
party?
really?
Nah.
Nice. Are you dressing up?
I am. I'm going to go
What
raid the Funhaus Halloween costume
Gotcha.
room here in a minute.
Are you going to
It's,
try
it's
to
a lot
go
there.
Are you going to try to recreate an outfit sloppily, or are you just going to try to put a bunch of stuff on your body?
I was really looking at that bacon, eggs, and cheese.
Uh-huh.
To me, that just I can just throw that on. It's really easy.
Yeah.
I'm going low effort tonight.
Low
It's
effort.
just certainly.
Yeah.
I'm tired. It's Monday for Halloween.
It is Monday.
It's like we've been
No, it was Monday.
drunk on brisket for.
It
4
was
days.
Monday. Drunk on brisket.
drunk on alcohol and brisket.
Yeah. What am I doing? Or what did I do? Fuck.
Shut up.
Let's see. I'll probably just do my normal Gundam building Monday stream. Twitch.tv/JacobFull. Check it out. And I'll do it in a costume. Whatever costume. I think I just have that one Jedi costume. I'll just put that on and
You
build
just
Gundams.
wear your Kurt Russell costume you have right now.
That's all. Yeah, but I don't want to use it like too much. You know.
Yeah.
I feel like I haven't had a proper Halloween in a long time, and half of it is due to the fact that we are in the middle of a global pandemic.
Yeah. I mean, I went to one last year.
That was the biggest fucking joke in the world. That the Saturday Halloween comes around every 7 years, and it's the one fucking year that the entire world is closed down and we can't go trick or treating.
I'm so
still
fucking
bad about
glad
that.
that's where that went, and not that we're in the middle of a global pandemic, and you went, that's the biggest fucking joke of all.
Wow. More mad about this trick or treating situation. We have.
Yeah,
It's
I don't-
another 6 years till we get a Saturday. What? I'm going to be 40 million years old.
I thought you were
Fuck
already
that.
a 42-year-old
I'm
British
not going to be able to
man.
trick or treat. Finally, like it's already weird when I go now as a 36-year-old. I can't go as 40 something. It's way too old at that point.
You can go trick or treating. Here's some free game from me to you. You just point at a child across the street and you go, "That's my son. Your house was too scary. Can you give me some candy for him, please?"
I thought you was about to say, here's a life hack on Halloween. You just go where the people like left out a big bucket full of it. And you just put it in your bag.
Did
Oh, the
Yeah.
lazy
Well,
folks?
here's my trick
No, because
to. Here's
you're an
my
evil
trick
piece
for
of shit,
Halloween.
ain't you?
Yeah. What's your trick?
Be
Lindsay?
you're a fucking adult and go buy a $5 bag of candy.
No, that's not fun.
Boring.
$5.
It's not trick or treating unless it's given to you by an adult.
Yeah. Here's my Halloween hack. You fucking bust in a woman, you have a child,
Jesus.
and then you force them into a costume as soon as they're available.
The woman or the child?
The cum baby.
Oh my god, the cum baby.
I guess we're all technically cum babies, but
You don't know that.
that's true. You were
Yeah.
born in a lab.
Yeah, on Camino.
Ow, my butt.
Did you ever take when you saw like the bucket left? I feel like there are two types of people. There's take the whole bucket and there's listen to the rules. I guess there's a third option of like I took 5.
I was a rule listener. I would
Yeah.
take the one thing.
Yeah. Why would you take the whole bucket?
Yeah, I was raised right.
Don't huff at me.
I never would take the bucket, but I also constantly showed up somewhere right after seemingly people would take the entire bucket.
It's
Oh.
2-piece rule. That's the general rule, unless they tell you only take one. But 2 pieces.
If
that's-
there's a sign that says only taking 1, I'm taking 5.
Also, I don't know. It's been like 20 years since I trick or treated. Like
What?
What?
What have you been doing every Halloween, man?
getting drunk.
Oh.
You can do both.
My dad used to dress up like as a scarecrow or something, and he'd just like sit out on our porch,
Oh, that's
and then
great.
he'd scare people and,
I love
and jump
that.
up. It'd be awesome if you had like you were the scarecrow and you had one of those buckets. It's like only take one, please. Be honest, and then you like when people would take more.
Stop
no,
it.
no, you motherfucker!
You piece of shit.
You jump up. I said take one, bitch.
I like how in every situation you're still cursing at children.
Yeah.
I remember one year for Halloween, me and some friends dressed up as scarecrows, and we're like we're on a sidewalk in like a suburb, and we were like hanging over trees, and when people would walk by, we would go,
Yeah, it's
and
fun.
we're fucking
Never gets old.
Yeah, we're like 13 years old, 12 years old, whatever. Like we're having a fun time, and we do it to these people, and this lady starts screaming at my friend about
Oh my
how
God.
we're pieces of shit, and like what if some old person has like a heart condition and we like murder them.
Don't come out on Halloween.
That's what I'm saying. It's like 11 p.m. on fucking Halloween. Like none of those geriatric fucks are gonna be out there. They're watching Matlock or they're dead or whatever. Anyway, but that lady was yelling at us, and I got so scared because I didn't want to get yelled at that I just pretended to be an actual thing.
Did you forget you were there?
No, she came over and was like yelling at the rest of us and was like, "And you get out of the bush, and you get out of the bush." And she yelled at me, and then I just prayed to God that it worked, and I don't know if it did, but she eventually left me alone.
No, it's
Should
good.
have apologized and said, sorry, I do not have a brain. Like in that movie.
Oh yeah, the green room.
Right.
That's a movie that popped into your head.
Yeah, that movie that he's talking about.
The
It's
Green
just
Room.
Green Room. But yes, I guess I see.
The one
your
with like
connection.
neo-Nazis.
no,
The
in it.
Nazis, yeah. That's what I'm like.
Well, they didn't have brains
Why did that
either.
movie pop into your head?
I don't know where that came from.
I don't know. I knew you were talking about the Wizard of Oz, and I thought, what's the most like opposite movie I could think of?
Antichrist.
Yeah.
Lars von Trier.
Antichrist. Oh my god. That's spooky.
I feel like I haven't gotten to enjoy like the fun part of Halloween. Like the last several years, what's happened is I haven't gone to any parties. If I have, I haven't dressed up. I dressed up once like a week ago, and I was wearing my fucking costume from Must Be Dice.
This Saturday at a Halloween party, you were one of the few people not in costume.
You were also in costume. Okay.
I was absolutely.
yeah.
You
I
had
was
a
in a
costume,
scary baby
yes.
mask.
Well, I didn't have I can't bring a costume to Austin.
Yes, you can. I brought a scary baby mask.
That's not a
on my-
costume. That's a mask.
It's
That's a
better
costume.
than not a costume.
That's not a mask. Does not constitute a costume.
Sure, it does.
Yeah, it does. Yeah.
No, it doesn't.
A wig is a costume.
The
a
rest of
costume.
his body was just dressed as Ryan. He's wearing
No.
sweatpants
No
and
one
a
else knew
Titans
that.
Yeah,
hood.
what's
None of those
scarier
people
than
knew
that?
Yeah.
Everyone knew it was you.
I
No one knew that.
Ryan scared the shit out of me.
Thank you.
Because like I didn't know you were gonna come, and I went up to where the drinks were, where you were standing. I bumped into you, and you spun around with that fucking baby mask on, and I was like, "Duh!" And I was like, "Oh, that's Ryan." I for some reason know instantly it's
Thank
Ryan.
you, because I had a costume on.
You
Armando.
did. That's
Yeah.
not a fucking costume.
It scared me. If it scares me,
I don't think that's. I've scared you without a costume
Well,
on.
that's
Does
a
that
low
mean I
bar.
was in a costume?
yeah.
Okay.
Blaine showed Lindsay and I where the costumes were
And
at
me.
their
You
studio.
forgot
Oh yeah,
that
you
I
too.
was there.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you were that tree. I thought you were a tree.
Okay, yeah, that's fine.
But Blaine was showing us where the costumes were at the Rooster Teeth office, so we could wear something for the Achievement Hunter stream. And Lindsay, you found that wig.
Found
you
a
found the
wig.
tree thing. Blaine's like, oh, there's Boba Fett in that one. And I was like, oh, hell yeah, I want to dress as Boba Fett. But it was like this 30-piece, incredibly complicated Boba Fett costume. So I just put on like 2 of the things and the helmet and then went in. It looked really unfinished.
You
You
showed
look
up.
great, though.
You showed up, and immediately in my brain, I went, "Oh, of course, Jacob brought his Boba Fett helmet." I didn't even question it for a moment
Yeah.
that you had possibly could have gotten a different Boba Fett helmet.
That's actually here in the office. I had forgotten.
yeah,
Yeah, I've just left it here because we've been shooting all those Star Boys videos.
which are really fun, by the way.
Oh, yeah.
I like doing
What a
those.
perfect combination of game, insanity, editing, costumes.
I just like
I'm loving that
I like
series.
playing dress up with Patrick.
We've been doing a lot
I
of
like watching that.
the like extra film sketches that go into the video lately.
Yeah.
And it's my favorite shit.
Me too.
Yeah.
I love those with like the GTAs
Yeah.
and stuff.
It was really
Yeah, they're
fun.
all very good.
Oh, and also the another film sketch that I because I think it's getting cut is the Taint song. YouTube had a problem with it from the GTA musical that came out 2 days ago.
What's wrong with the
And-
Taint song?
Because we're all grabbing our taints in it, and they said this section needs to get cut for
Oh
groping.
man.
Was that the whole reason why it got
Quote
flagged?
unquote groping.
Groping
and we're groping
ourselves?
ourselves. Yes, we're just.
Yeah, but it's suggestion.
But it looks so stupid.
Suggestive.
It doesn't look suggestive at
know.
all. It looks ridiculous and dumb.
Yeah.
And you're not allowed to touch your crotch.
It's pretty. It's always
On
pretty.
YouTube?
I mean, you're
insane
talking about
sometimes.
you're talking about a platform that has fucking age gated every episode of this podcast.
Yeah, if this podcast gets 50,000 views, we'll release the Taint cut.
There's no telling like what's gonna happen when we're going through YouTube's review process. Peek behind the curtain. But like we did the Jizz musical where
Yeah.
Jizz
The
was
Jizzical.
spoken out loud like probably 100 times, maybe 200. And like we didn't have a time to like test it like we do with other ones just because it was such a tight deadline and nothing.
Well, that's
Perfectly
because
fine.
jizz is a genre of music, obviously.
Well,
that
also,
everyone
wait,
knows
did we
about.
say what this is? What we're talking
Yeah, the
about?
GTA
The
musical?
GTA musical, but by the time this airs, it came out the day before. But
Yeah.
so, but that you still have that whole section, right? So like,
What section? The
Put on,
taint?
like the taint section.
Where
like,
would we put it out?
We put it out
put it on
everywhere.
social.
On Twitter? Can we put
it
it
on
on-
Twitter?
Yeah, we
maybe?
can put it
Okay,
on
fine,
Twitter
yes.
and Instagram.
We'll
All
see.
right.
We'll
Yeah.
see where we can
Yeah,
put
sure.
Where
it.
we can
people.
put the taint. But yeah, release the taint cut, release
Yeah.
the puke cut.
Bless you.
Bless you.
Bless you.
Yeah, you never know what's gonna get swept
There
up
we
in
go.
the-
Bless you.
Bless you.
Oh my goodness.
In the YouTube moderation net.
I
Like
fucking hate this shit.
it's tough to navigate. Like we had another Deadly Premonition come out. And it was like the one where like Alana came in and like everybody was in the room
Oh, yeah,
the beginning, and it was very tame. I like watched it. I'm like, oh, this is what the heck got flagged. This is so tame. And then we watched it through, and there's like a split second where Charlotte's in the background with a lightsaber, just going like, oh, for like maybe half a
It's
second.
very, yeah.
And we're like, that's what got it. That's it.
And a human being went and found that? Like it wasn't
Yeah.
like a computer
Yeah.
algorithm
Yeah.
thing? That's crazy.
It's
You
so
know what
funny.
we need? We need Elon Musk to buy YouTube
No,
so that we
no,
can he can allow taints on YouTube for
Wait,
fucking
hold on.
fuck's
Hold on.
sake.
Let's hear it right now for a second. Let's hear him out.
That's all. That's the beginning and end of point. If we want to be able
Oh,
to
there you
taint
happy,
song
Rick?
on YouTube, Elon Musk buy YouTube for. It's only got to cost like $100 bazillion.
Well, he's gonna buy it and then change his mind to be a big baby back bitch about it, and then he's gonna be forced to do it anyways. Then he's gonna fire a bunch of people.
Something's got to
He's charging $20 for verification.
I saw that.
$20 a month.
If
or
he
something.
charged $5 per taint, I'd pay that
For
in a
wait,
heartbeat.
are you buying the taints?
I'm buying if you allow.
Are you saying next to your name instead of a blue check mark, it would be a picture of
No,
the taint?
I'm saying that if he's like, all right, you say the word taint over 100 times in this song, and you guys grab your taints 50 times, give me $5 for each of those. I'd figure it out and pay it.
Oh, you mean if he owned YouTube?
Yeah, if he owned
Okay.
YouTube and he's censoring things, but then hanging him over.
Well, he
me
wouldn't
with money.
censor. He wouldn't censor anything because he believes in freedom of speech.
Could
Okay,
the
well, in this scenario, he's charging me for to
Yeah,
be free.
Well, unless it's bad.
sort of real question about it? Could you like just like censor our? crotch
I
grabbing or
essentially
something?
have. I tried. We sent it to YouTube, and I've zoomed in, and there's right now no.
Look at all the hair.
Right now, there's no grabbing. Hopefully, shots, but it is. You can. We're suggesting that we're doing that. We say that we're doing that.
Yeah.
We're not doing. You can't see it on
Can't
screen.
see it.
We'll see what fucking happens.
So I zoomed in on your taint for no reason, Ryan? Is that what you're
Yes,
telling
I'm
me?
so. Yeah, all your cinematography was for naught. I'm
Sorry,
sorry,
Rick.
Rick. All that work.
But otherwise, I think that's a great video.
all
I'm
of
so
the
excited
musical
if people
episodes have
see
been
it.
so fucking fun.
They've been all over the place. Thank you. I'm glad that some people like it. That seems, to watch
Yeah,
it.
I love it.
At this point, which ones are there? There's Gmod.
There's the Gmod,
There's
Spooky
Star Wars,
Musical,
which
there's
you
the
kind of-
Jizzical.
Yeah, the Jizzical, which kind of like afterwards decided this could be one of those musical ones.
And I kind of retroactively decided the Deadly Premonition, Google, not Google, the clown rap. That's part of it. And then,
Sure.
And then the Google Trends. We just did the kind of musical Google Trends.
Did
Even though we didn't at all. We just said that, hey, we're here on tour or after. I don't know. The whole thing was very half baked.
It was you and I don't think you were half baked. I think you were fully
Well, okay.
baked.
Well, I was fully baked, but the idea was half baked.
Yeah, and then there's
Yeah.
the GTA one, which we did the GTA first, right?
Yeah,
That
the,
was first
the
one we did.
GTA one is the most complete musical, I think, of all
Yeah.
the musicals.
Yeah.
It feels the most like a musical, so hopefully people enjoyed that.
There's a lot of
And if
cinematic.
you don't, I'm sorry, it
a
won't
lot
happen
of
again.
cinematic shots in that one.
A lot
yeah.
of cinematic shots.
I can't
of
wait.
that.
Yeah.
How long do we shoot that for? Like
Way too long. Well, we
Yeah.
shot for about an hour and a half initially, and then we peeked behind the curtain, went back and filmed more to
Oh
make it
my
look like
God.
it was seamless, and that was about another hour and a half, so about 3 hours.
Yeah.
for
Well,
about a 20-minute video.
about 40 minutes of that was the taint dance.
Yeah, and Lindsay,
Which was exhausting.
and, yeah, while we're talking about it, let's just talk about how, like, in the initial recording, which we were kind of like, all right, we'll just see what happens, and then we'll make songs later about shit that happens. One time, Lindsay literally goes to the bathroom for like 10 minutes, and that's when we talked about the taint stuff for
Yeah.
whatever reason. So then later on, when we're having to record the music parts, we're like, okay, Lindsay, you can't be in this song because you went to the bathroom during it, so you're not here. So then we had to have this whole thing where
So Lizzie got to
storyline-
go work.
Yeah.
And we were just in that room, just dancing and holding our taints for like 45 minutes. And I was like, oh my God. Oh, do we got everything yet? I was so tired.
I know.
of just
I worked
jumping
y'all to
up
the
and
bone.
down and doing that, like,
I worked y'all to the
dance.
taint. I'm
Oh,
sorry.
it was worth it though. It was worth it.
There was also a part in Gmod, right, where we grabbed our dicks and balls.
No.
Was there?
Did we?
No, you
No,
guys
we
did like
did a little butt dance.
Oh,
Yeah.
you're talking about the Spooky Dookie, that John
Spooky
Smith.
Dookie,
song?
yeah.
No. There, I could have sworn there was a part. I don't think it made it in the video. I could have sworn there was a part where you had us grab our taints or our balls.
I might have cut it, or that might have happened. But definitely, I would like to give a big shout out to all the good sports, especially
The good
Jacob.
sports.
That I literally, I'm like, oh, hey, this will just be an easy musical. And then the next thing they know, they're dancing for hours with and getting exhausted
No, it was
and grabbing
fun.
their tates.
It was a
So
good time.
Ryan
thanks for
told-
doing whatever I say.
Ryan told me to
Wheeling.
make a full song
Right.
for the Gmod musical, and I told him if I do this, it's not going to be very funny, and I'm going to take it too seriously. And he goes, "It's fine. It's going to be good."
Dude, your song was a highlight of that video.
And he goes, "Make the full song." And I go, "Okay, I'm going to make the full song," which is the thing I've done for you in the past. When John Holland and I made the interlude music for Extra Life that one year that we did it, where it was all about needing to go take a shit. And it's a full song about
take your
shitting
word
my
for it.
pants. And then you cut down my minute-long verse into 20 seconds. And
that's-
I told you, Ryan,
33%.
if you cut out any part of my song, I'm gonna beat the shit out of you.
I'm still
And you
recovering.
go, I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna do that. This is the only one that's like a full song. And then you cut down my song, my 2-minute song, into like 40 seconds.
You got to keep that flow going sometimes.
You got to keep that flow
Basically,
going
like in the
sometimes.
Jizzical, every single song I cut in half.
Thank God.
Because I also didn't realize, right? Do you know how to play the piano, like, at all?
No.
Oh my God. I was like, Ryan, you can be Max Rebo. I'll play the keyboard. You're like, yeah. And I was like, cool.
Well,
I'm gonna
okay.
bring
I
some
say I don't know
tunes
how to.
in.
I know some chords. I just know that if you separate your hands, your fingers like with a key in between each one, that's a chord. However, in
I can't
That's
control
not-
her.
in the way I make songs on the keyboard is I play it at really slow. You know. I'll be
Yeah,
like,
yeah, yeah.
"Boop, beep, 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 beep," and then I just ramp it up to it's like and I sound
Yeah.
like Mozart. You
Yeah.
know.
I want to do another one.
Yeah.
You guys want to
Oh,
do
okay.
a musical
Let's do it.
podcast?
I want
Yeah,
to
the
do
tour
one,
back.
and I want to write it, and I want you to help me write it. And
I would love that.
And I have a lot of ideas visually for what it could look like.
Honestly,
Ooh,
like
I like this.
we should make a musical. Like you could write all the or have all the song ideas. We could collaborate on them all. So it's like Lindsay's musical
Yeah.
about anything you want. That'd be so fun.
Yeah,
I
we'll
love
do
just
it.
being like an instrument in these things.
Yeah.
Y'all want to do a
I'll
Funhaus
play you like an
podcast
instrument anytime,
musical
Jacob.
No.
where we
I'd love
film
to.
we film for an hour and then we cut down and we come back and we film for 2 more hours and it's just a bunch of songs?
Yeah.
Honestly, I'd
it's-
love to do that.
All right. Well, we'll work on that. There's a bunch of ideas that I want to do for the Funhaus podcast as we move forward with the rest of this year. I told Lindsay for Thanksgiving I want to do an episode where we cook an actual Thanksgiving meal throughout
my
the
God.
podcast. Ryan and I want to have one where we actually gamble.
Oh,
We're
yes.
allowed
yes.
to do that on YouTube.
I think so.
Okay. Cool.
We're the only ones gambling.
We'll see. We'll see about all these.
Tentative.
They're all good ideas.
They're all
Yeah.
really good.
And I want to do
ideas.
30 more Star Boys episodes.
All
but we
right,
don't
done.
always
Yeah.
get what we want.
Why not?
Greenlit.
Greenland, do it. Omar's not here.
Yes, he is.
No, he's not.
He's always here.
No,
That's
he's
true.
not.
He's always
Well,
watching.
time to go.
Is that what Arlen says?
She is saying that.
All right.
So I gotta go.
I gotta go too.
Yeah. Jacob, you got to get out of here.
Sure.
Rick, how you doing?
I'm ready to go.
I got
All right.
candy to eat.
Well, it's just going to be me for the next 2 hours. That's right. We're going to keep going. No,
Okay.
we're not doing that.
Okay,
It's been a
bye.
good podcast, everybody. Thank you so
I
much.
for
want
having us.
candy. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da.
Let
I want
us know
candy.
what kind of podcast you want to see. Let us know what kind of drunk stream you want to see. Bang those
Aw.
motherfucking comments, baby.
Let us know if you ever want to see a drunk stream ever again.
Yeah.
And,
I know I
bang those
fucking
comments.
don't.
Yeah,
That shit
for
was
some reason,
disgusting.
Ryan said that was our last one. That's not the case.
Last one of the year.
Last one of the year.
yeah, last one of
Oh
the
my
year.
god, that's
I don't- we're not
completely
doing
different.
another one.
That's
Not if
our
I
last
not if
one.
I can help it. Let's do a drunk stream funhouse podcast.
Oh god, that's just us hanging out.
All right, everybody. Have a wonderful night. I love you.
Happy Christmas.
Congratulations, Bengals or Browns.
Thanks,
And
Jake.
by that, I mean Browns.